Hello everyone, my name is Nex, and today I will show you how to build a very useful one-wide tileable potion brewing system. So as you can see, each column has one potion associated to it, and the way it works is that by the press of a button, which I will do right now, you can brew a potion. So this, for example, is a potion of slow falling, and the way it works is that there are all ingredients in a column above right here. And by pressing this button, you will activate a torch tower, which will activate these droppers in the correct order. And it will basically queue up the individual ingredients, which will, first of all, turn this into an awkward potion, for example here, and then, apply all other ingredients. And this will make the correct potion that you're looking for. For example, we have Splash Harming 2, Splash Swiftness, Splash Fire Resistance, Invisibility, Regeneration, you name it, you can do it. You just have to adjust it to the proper height with the amount of ingredients that you want, and you can just press it to brew them. And once your brewing is done, you will see that you will have no ingredients up there, and you can just take your potions out and it will automatically refill with water bottles from back there. So while this system is one-wide tileable, you will need to access the droppers and the barrels right here to restock the ingredients and the water bottles. So that is why I recommended making pairs of 2 always. That way you can keep it as compact as possible and still access every single dropper and barrel on the sides for the water bottles. So right here you can access those. In here you can access both of those, in here both of those as well, and here, once again, that column right here. Alright, I say we get into the tutorial. So for this build you will need some solid blocks, 1 repeater, a couple of torches, 1 button, 1 brewing stand, some hoppers, droppers, depending on the amount of ingredients, some barrels, and of course ingredients, but we will add that later. So we are going to start off with the block on which you put the brewing stand. So that's your brewing stand right here. And then you just put a button on there, a repeater on the back side, 1 block right here. And we can already put our hoppers in place. So put 1 hopper like this and 1 hopper on top. This one is where all the water bottles will go. So you're just gonna want to put 1 barrel right here. And then put a torch on the back side, another torch right here, another torch, and then just put 1 solid block like this, and then make a column of droppers depending on the amount of ingredients you need for your potion. So I'm just gonna do 5 because I'm going to build it for Splash Potion of Harming 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, and then just stack up your torch tower like this, depending on the amount of actual droppers you have. So I have 5, so it looks like this. If you had 4, you could remove those 3. For 3, just have it like this, etc, etc. I'm just gonna put it back because I'm going to do Splash Harming Potions of Splash Splash, whatever. And then just take your barrels and hoppers and make a tower like this in front. Alright, this looks pretty complete to me. So what you have to do now is actually put in your ingredients and stuff. So first off, just start up with the potions, the bottles I mean. And I just have empty water bottles right here. I'm just gonna get a couple more. That is a mundane potion, I do not want that. But yeah, just basically fill them in, and that is pretty simple. It's just so you have actual water bottles to brew your potions into. And then you want to get your ingredients. So what you are going to want to do is go on the Minecraft wiki and go on the brewing page, and there you can see the individual steps for every potion and what ingredients it needs, and then you need to put them in the correct order inside these droppers. And you start with the first ingredient on the bottom, and then you go up to the top. So for Splash Potion of Harming 2, I will first need nether warts, and then spider eyes, fermented spider eyes, glowstone, and then gunpowder. And that should be your single tile brewing station complete. Oh, I forgot one part. You obviously need to put your blaze powder in there, because otherwise nothing will brew. Alright, that looks about done to me. So if we just give this a button press, all of this will trigger, and it will already start brewing. As you can see, it put in the nether wart first, and then the spider eye, then the fermented spider eye, then the glowstone dust, and then the gunpowder. So everything in perfect order. Now, if you are going to want to build many of these next to each other, just put spacing like this, and basically just put 2 in pairs of these tileable 1 wide columns, and then leave a 1 block gap, and then just repeat the same thing. That way you can access every single piece of dropper, and you can just grab yourself some scaffolding. That way you can actually go up there, just put it 1 block back, I suppose. That way you can access every single actual barrel with the water bottles and all of the ingredients in case you ever need to restock them. And after some amount of time it will have finished brewing. So we have our 3 potion of splash harming, and if we just take them out, as you can see, it restocks with water bottles instantly, and we can just go ahead and press this again. And as you can see, it will start brewing again, and perfect order everything. Now, do keep in mind that you are not going to want to press this button before this is done brewing, because otherwise it will mess up everything. You will end up with very weird potions. Alright, that was pretty much it for this short tutorial. I hope you enjoy having many potions. Maybe subscribe if you haven't already, because I upload a lot of redstone tutorials like these. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. My name is Nex, and bye bye.